Hi, Lauren.
Welcome back to Conspire-Reality.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is, I know, you're welcome. You're welcome to come on the show anytime, Jess.
Thank you. I am the only guest, the recurring guest.
The one and only. So Bravo has become like a full-time job.
I know.
In the last 2 days, I've had to watch over 7 hours of Bravo to catch up.
Had to.
Fun fact, so my husband is trying to write some things off as part of this LLC that we have.
Yeah.
And the accountant said, do you spend over 5 hours a week on the podcast? And I said, yes.
Easily.
And if I ever get audited, the evidence will be the Bravo schedule lineup.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like that's literally work.
My husband goes, does Jessica? I'm like, yes. Because of the Bravo schedule lineup.
Yes, yeah.
We have a lot to go over. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Real Housewives of Pototo. We're just going to hit on that one because, let's be honest, there's not a lot.
Southern
Charmy. And then Vanderpump Rules. I mean.
It's a lot.
Okay, but first let's hit on Bravo and the headlines. Summer House trailer. It dropped. Oh, damn. I literally changed the energy of my day after I watched that trailer because I was like, holy cow.
Well, weren't we just saying we thought we were going to be in a drought? That's February 3rd.
That's coming.
We're good.
That's
good.
coming.
I mean, Beverly Hills will still be going by then. Southern Charm will still be going, and then that'll start.
Just that trailer alone caused so many tangents of drama. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Kyle sleeping at the fan's house.
Oh, my God.
Sierra hooking up. Seeming Wes and Carl.
Carl and Kyle potentially fist fighting.
And then Amanda and the newbie.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Australian guy.
Crossing some lines, which everybody's really focused on the Kyle sleeping at the fan's house. So a fan produced evidence, like, this is him at my house.
Time-stamped.
And she basically was saying, like, get him out of my house.
Yeah, like, he's still here.
Yeah. And Amanda wrote underneath the post, did you see this?
No.
She wrote underneath the post, shockingly, this is not the one I was talking about. Oh, my God.
If they're not getting divorced.
But then there's this rumor of like, oh, they're definitely getting divorced. And then she posted a bunch of stuff of like, no, we're still living together.
A joke about I've moved residences and it's like a dollhouse.
Yeah.
And she like comes out of it.
I think they're in a business relationship at this point.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to launch that in the city.
Yes.
And they're not going to go anywhere until that's launched.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Because I think they probably negotiate as a couple.
Or Bravo has told them you can't say anything to this show. That's going to be our headline bombshell.
Right.
You can't announce it yet.
Okay, so, and here's the thing about the Summer House. So all of that we just discussed is not actually the new news. The new news is that there are 6 newbies coming in. 6.
Did you see the cast photo? It's like...
Huge.
It's like an episode of like The Bachelor with all the contestants.
And to our West exes.
Well, I think it's one girl and Sierra.
Oh, okay.
I don't think 2 newbies and Sierra. I think, I was confused too. I think it's the girl named Dara or something.
Dara, yeah, she's an influencer.
Yeah.
So the proof that everyone is saying that's going to happen is basically they're going to divide the cast after this season.
Okay.
I think clearly in the city is filming and they're going to see if there's success, but they're also probably pulling in Miami, which is like, all right, we're going to load up the friend ofs and then we'll see who pops.
Because that cast photo is so many people and Lindsay's not even in it. And we
really?
know Lindsay is going to make appearances.
Right, totally.
But agree, this is their segue season to intro newbies, have the old cast that we know and love, and then those are going to exit out, and they'll keep whoever sticks.
Totally.
Yeah.
I posted this, but and somebody got kind of irritated with me on it, but I feel like Paige left and her girls, Amanda and Sierra, have gone wild.
Yeah.
Because she was like the one that's like, we're going to act this way.
Yeah.
We're not going to let boys treat us poorly. We're not going to dick around with fuck boys.
Yeah.
They're out. And it's like Sierra's dicking around with fuck boys. And
Amanda's going to the club.
And Amanda's doing weird shit. And it's like.
But I love that. I
agree.
We talked about, I didn't love the bed bugs.
Yes, no.
This is a share house that you party it up in the Hamptons.
Right.
None of this going to dinner. That's real life in your 30s, but not if you're on a reality show.
No.
Sorry, you don't get to go to bed.
No, and
at
frankly,
10:30.
we all have the nights where you go, I'm going to go hard tonight. And they didn't even have one of those last summer, you know? They were always like, oh, let me get into my gym jams.
And there's a few of the newbies, I didn't like go by each one, but at least 1 or 2, they said they have like long-term boyfriends. And I'm like,
next.
We need singles. Singles.
Unless you're planning to break up with him live on camera, Ashley, Darby, and Joshua.
Or you're gonna...
I mean, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, you're breaking up with him on camera?
That might be the only interesting part of Potomac when she did that.
One other headline, though, before we move on. Jen Shah out of prison.
Yeah.
Also, did you see that she's suing the jail for not releasing her sooner? Which I think she got released.
She already got released early.
So it's like, what are you talking about?
What is she talking about?
And then she's also suing the state of Texas, and who knows why on that. Very Jen Shah.
Didn't know you could sue a state, but have at it. And the other headline, Bronwyn divorced.
Oh my gosh,
Divorce
I forgot.
Dropped, yeah.
I think that one feels less of a headline because we called it.
We knew it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Here's the thing. When the reality TV star shows the discontent to the level of Austen, who's now broken up with Audrey, to the level of Bronwyn, who's now divorcing Todd, you know that's coming.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to let that hang out if they're trying to resolve it.
No. But we've thought that with Kyle and Amanda a million seasons, and they're still together.
They must sit down and go, we're doing this one more time, right?
This is finally her sharing the fan thing, is her going, it's done.
And we could go on and on with just the headlines, but let's switch to Salt Lake City.
Yes.
First of all, the women just finished the reunion. Did you see this?
Yeah.
And the looks are horrible. The dresses are not good.
Nobody
brought it.
No, that's what they were saying. Every single one, with the exception of Whitney and maybe Lisa, they're like, it's mother of the bride or mother of the groom.
Why are we so conservative?
I know they're like Mormon, but they're all like ex-Mormon at this rate. It's so strange. The looks are atrocious.
And can we talk about Bronwyn? So this is something I want to chat with you about, but in her confessional look, have you noticed this? Her boob is out. Like, she's wearing a sheer top. You can fully see... nipple is covered.
Oh, I'm trying to visualize.
Nipple is covered, but boob is out.
Is it a newer confessional?
Yeah, it's longer hair with a little bit of a curl.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's so conservative on the reunion, I'm like...
Yeah.
What?
Like, Heather's is horrible. The cape is not working. And everyone's like, you lost all that weight to wear that sack on... the reunion couch.
I mean, something's going on with Heather. Let's talk about it because first thing is rumors that the cast does not want to film with Meredith anymore. And also that Whitney or Meredith is coming back as friend of.
Ooh.
See, I don't believe any of this. And this is what all the creators out there who get the secret deets that we don't get are saying. I think, so Meredith took off her Instagram bio that she's not on
a housewife or whatever.
Yeah, but I think they do that when they're in contract negotiation. And I think what Bravo does as part of the negotiation, they send out little signals to people that Meredith's going to come back as friend of to remove her leverage in the negotiation. I have a feeling they might do that.
Interesting.
The other thing I heard, there was one podcast, I forget which one, but this girl was very confident that they all got NDAs on that plane flight, and everyone signed an NDA, and they're going to release that footage at their reunion, that they stood there in production, got every single person on the...
So I saw that. Can we just discuss the logistics of that, and why would I, as a random passenger, sign it?
I know.
You can't be forced to sign an NDA.
Jessica.
What? Did you look into this?
I have a hot take. But I didn't look into it. But I've come to this conclusion. Okay. But I want it memorialized that I've come to this conclusion. Okay? This is what I think happened. And I think I'm confident about this.
Okay.
So I think somebody did film it. I think it was Heather. Because if you look at the seating chart, Heather's the closest to the two of them.
Yeah.
And I think that Meredith, using her law degree, said, I didn't give consent to that.
Oh, okay.
Because I was intoxicated, and so you're not going to use that. And I think Heather and Meredith's fight is not about the Britney of it, because Britney doesn't care anymore. Like, why are we talking about this? She's moved on.
Over it.
Yeah. For being the sixth most traumatic experience of her life, she has moved on. She's filming. She doesn't even do the thing
She doesn't even bring it up.
Jessica, she's not even doing the thing that Housewives do where she's like, well, Meredith's going to be there, but I'm not letting Meredith control my actions. I'm showing up. She doesn't even bring it up.
Right.
So I think the fight between Meredith and Heather is this code of Heather filmed it and Meredith basically threatened legal action to say, I didn't consent to that and I was intoxicated.
Right.
And if you bring that out or show that. So I think it's this code fight that's going on where Heather's like pissed that Meredith is not being accountable.
Right.
And Meredith's trying to just be like,
Sweeping it under. Because Heather has really latched on to the Meredith calling her a liar.
Yes.
So then that would be her. She can't say, I have footage of you doing it. I'm not a liar.
Right. And she's like, how dare you call me a liar? You know I have footage about this.
Yeah.
And you're not being authentic.
That would also lend well to, I don't think Bravo does well with the legal action, so that would be Meredith's booting out.
Right. And so the rumor of demoting her to friend of is because
she's playing these games.
She's threatening legal action in the background. That's my theory.
Lauren,
I know, girl. I was like, I took a NyQuil the other day and I had good sleep, and I woke up and I went, wait a second. Also, can we talk about the Greek trip? So
yes.
Meredith and the plane, I mean, I was eyeballing her on the episodes. I was watching her. I was does she seem off? Yeah. She doesn't really.
Well, are you really going to go back to your normal ways when everyone is so heightened and aware? I mean, maybe that proves she doesn't have a real problem. She could not do it here and there.
So let's jump back a little bit just because we're all over the place here. Colonial thing, American tradition. What did you think of that?
So dumb.
I thought it was so dumb.
I didn't understand why they were on like a sound stage. Like Bronwyn had like decorate. I was like, is this the location for this party? She couldn't rent somewhere and kind of decorate it. I was so confused by the location.
I agree. And I think Bronwyn would do really well on RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, like that whole vibe of like the arch of pulling that together. Okay. I respect, but it was too performative for what we were doing here.
It was like, fine, we did not know that thing about Bronwyn, that she's becoming a U.S. citizen. That's great, but do like a more normal party for it.
I know. And then the drug test was so like proppy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, where'd happen to that? Where's the drug test, ladies?
But that cracked me up when it was either Whitney or Heather in the confessional was like, so we accuse you of being on stuff, but you're talk about like gaslighting. You're asking us to do a drug test. Shouldn't you do one to prove
that you're sober? And then did she have one in her lap? Like, oh, I'm going to do one myself.
I don't know.
By the way, Xanax gets out of your system in about a day.
Yeah.
And so does alcohol. I googled that just to make sure. So she would have been clean if she did that.
Yeah. Too funny.
Anyway, so the tides have turned on Heather. Have you seen this? Like everyone is pissed at Heather.
That's what everyone was like. Heather needs to let this go with Meredith.
It's kind of like, why? What are you moaning and groaning about at this point?
And Heather has gotten to, everyone's like, she's trying to repeat her receipts, timeline, proof. Mm-hmm. I already thought that moment was too scripted when she did it. Yeah. Everyone's like giving her like she had her moment. I'm like, that was planned. I was already kind of sick of
the text messages where you reveal like who texted what was planned. Yes. You know, there's just a lot of producer planting.
Yes, she's overproducing herself.
So let's jump to Angie and Lisa for 1 second. They are fighting, but then they're also like friends. It's a very weird dynamic to watch. But
I loved their argument. That petty ass shit, and I loved Bronwyn going, this is the kind of argument I like. You have a receipt. She goes, somebody bought it first. Who bought it first?
I know, bring that out.
I was like, I did love how kind of jokey they were that dinner.
But then they kind of move on.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But the Cartier watch. With Heather buying it. Like just dropping $6,000 randomly.
And she said it was buy one, get one?
For her and Whitney.
I'm like, oh, lucky Whitney.
So this is where I think that the producers are trying to show us Heather a little bit, because I don't think that was like very critical to the plot line. Right. That Cartier, and then like Whitney's like, look at mine. We know Whitney can't afford it. So that, and the not wanting to meet with Meredith.
Someone was like, you're claiming that your friendship with Meredith should like be more important and you guys should get over this, yet you won't have a one-on-one because you want it to be a group. Right? Mm-hmm. How hypocritical is that?
Heather has gotten weird to me. Yeah. I think she hooked up with Captain Jason and then started thinking her like
thought
shit.
She was hot.
thought her shit didn't stink.
A lot of people are comparing her to Emily Simpson, where like lost a lot of weight and then really kind of changed how they are as like a housewife. And I see some similarities. I do, because Emily was getting on my nerves in OC.
The last thing I want to say is Mary's Cult documentary is coming out on January 2nd. It doesn't look good for
No.
her, Jessica.
Okay, but also it looks low budge.
Yes, but it's damning. It doesn't look
Yeah.
good in the sense of like, I hope you watch it and I don't have to, and then I can just hear the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Or I hope somebody out there
It's not
synthesizes
Hulu, I'll watch it. If it's Hulu, I'll watch it.
synthesizes it over the holidays. But one of the things I saw was that she was mad one year on her birthday that she only got 14 birthday
I
cards.
saw that one too. And like kind of barricaded people in until they like donated more.
They called it like the heaving or something. And basically like when the church announced it, you had to empty your wallet. And Robert Sr. would barricade the doors and nobody could leave until they hit the number. Jessica, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But I also think, I have a feeling it's not Mary. I have a feeling it's Robert Sr. And I'm hoping the documentary distinguishes between the two. Okay, let's move to Southern Charm.
Okay.
So first of all, we talked about this, but Austen has broken up with Audrey.
Yeah.
He was, did you see the interview? He was on like Chicks in the Office, and he said that it wasn't anything other than distance. They weren't moving forward. They were tired of doing the long distance, and they basically had a tough conversation where it was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, Austen, the next step would have been you asked her to move in.
I was going to say, what is her tie to Charlotte? Like, could she move? Like, anyone who dates, also, anyone who's going to date someone who is tied to a location for their show and their bread and butter, like, you kind of know Austen's not leaving Charleston.
Right. She's coming.
So if you're never going to pick up where you are, I don't ever see a future.
He said also he doesn't do it on camera to be really like kind to her.
But he says he does it. It was him who broke up with her.
Yeah.
Or is he trying to claim mutual or?
He claimed it was mutual, but it was like very clearly he was fine.
He did
you
it.
know. Also, have you seen Craig posting recently? He was in New York because he was doing some stuff on his press tour, and he was at this hotel in New York. Jessica, I thought it was just so funny because it's very classic. You know when you break up with someone and then you happen to be near them and you like post a bunch on social media?
You're like, they'll see. They'll know I'm around.
In hopes that they see that you're in their location. Yeah. I swear to God, he was doing that with Paige.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of nonsensical, like, I'm in the gym of the hotel in New York.
And I made sure to tag it. Like,
and I'm in the pool. Like there was a lot of like not needed content.
I unfollowed him.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's a lot of him posting about his business. So if you don't want to hear about the updates of sewing down south, like
the more, especially this season, I'm seeing of Craig, like he's a psychopath.
I mean, let's just jump to it. The literary party. So first of all, that literary theme was like very odd in my mind.
I know. I'm worried Whitner's like a lesser Shep 2.0 where you're just like
everybody's like, what girl let that man go? I'm like, no. That man is not somebody I could ever date.
No.
The fact that he has that routine, it's like he's never dealt with hardship in his entire life, Jessica. Yeah. He's never dealt with a kid who you have to feed at night. The fact that that's your routine, it's like just such an eye roll. And so everybody was saying that this literary theme party was like shot out of order. Did you see this of the beach party? Like they put the beach party before the literary theme, but reality is that they shot the literary party.
Sally Singles
which everyone thought that was like a hot thing. But
what was the clue that it was out of order?
Because something with the cats. Austen was talking about the cats already at the beach. And the reality was like he picked up the cats.
Well, maybe just the cat scene was out of order.
Yeah, I don't think so. But maybe they wanted the cat scene to be near the literary party so that way that fight made sense.
About Craig, he is truly a horrible friend. The stuff when he like threatens to reveal a rumor that will ruin your life and you come to find out that it's two random girls on a street saying something to Shep. I think Madison was like, it wasn't even that you were with Austen when you cheated. It was two people saying he's talking to our friend. It was like, oh my God. And that, Craig, is what you're going to use to make it sound like this horrible thing. Like, you suck if that's your best friend.
Well, in this part, I actually blame a little bit on Paige, to be honest, which is shocking because if you remember when her and Craig were together, she fed him a lot of Austen is not your friend.
Yes.
Austen is not your friend.
That's
and
true.
I think anything Austen does, Craig's like, that feeds his narrative around like Austen is out to get me constantly. And so all those little comments like led to him to say that. But Craig could literally be, so if he filmed himself, he flies on private planes. He clearly
does?
Yes. He's clearly the face of this new operation. He could be the richest man in the world. But that conversation that he has with Sally, where he's sitting there and like whining about shit, I'm like, this is the most unsexy, like petty ass baby boy. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like, I like my husband doesn't even do, you know, like nobody does that I know. And he's sitting there and Sally's such a pick-me that she sits there and she's like, I agree with you. I support you.
Someone recapped her perfectly. They said, Sally wants to be part of a Bravo power couple and she doesn't care who the guy is.
Right.
I was like, yes. She was trying to, when she first was on Southern Charm, I believe she was on Watch What Happens Live, she was going, oh, Carl. She was like, let me try Carl. Sally, you think your lifestyle and Carl's sober living go really well? And also he lives in New York. And again, very tied to New York. No. And now she's on to Craig Day single. She's mentioned Austen the second he breaks up. It's like, girl, you can't claim you really like all of them. Like,
and also the fact, Jessica, that Craig sits between Sally and Charlie and he's like flirting with Charlie and then like whining to Sally. It's like, and Sally, I don't know if you caught, she's like moved over on her seat to be like close to him.
Yeah.
Most women at least try to act like that they're not. Sally doesn't
that
even
obsessed or like
Sally's just going with it. Also, can we talk about Molly with her full wizard outfit?
Yes, Molly.
In the way that Sally's a pick me, Molly, I think, tries really hard to be like the odd,
weirdo. Yeah,
like the odd one.
I think she's kind of like, I'm not going to be the skinniest girl in Charleston. I'm maybe not the prettiest, but I'll just be the goofiest.
Yeah, right. Which I appreciate, but I'm also like, Molly, can you just try? I mean, you are on TV. Like, do you want to just try?
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Rodrigo's outfit was horrible. Did you see that?
Just said, pretend I'm Don Quixote or something.
The t-shirt. I'm like, Rodrigo, like, we expected something in this.
Yeah, that was a lazy
Did you know who Craig's
no.
I knew who it was. I was like, oh my God, Rufio.
Oh, you got it? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so they're acting like this fight is like a huge deal. I think we're going to hear about this for another couple of episodes. Madison also is Team Austen to a max. I thought Madison let her card slip a little bit, was that she said, well, Craig and Shep basically broke me and Austen up.
Yeah.
And I thought, is there like residual something going on there? I don't think so. But the fact that she's pulled Austen so close to her.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's prying a little bit to get him to think differently about Audrey.
I mean,
it seems like she's not into him, but it seems like she's a cat. And he's like a little bit of like her plaything.
Yeah.
And he gets manipulated by her.
All I can say is I wouldn't be okay with it if I was Brett.
I wouldn't either.
Wouldn't like that friendship.
Right. And it's captured on TV. So she clearly has to tell Brett, I'm going out to lunch with Austen.
Yeah.
But my husband would be like, what's happening here?
Yeah. No. I would not like it.
So I saw a weird rumor about Madison and her husband, Brett, that they bought that house, that 3 point whatever million. And it's like financially ruining them. So I was doing some like back of the napkin math on it.
Okay.
So her husband, Brett, is a chief of police. He's a firefighter chief.
Whatever you call
Whatever that is. He probably makes, on a good day, 90 to 100,000.
I'd say a little more.
Madison, I've done the Google on this.
Yeah.
She makes probably 250 to 300,000 in the Southern Charm. Yeah. And then her brand deals probably puts her into the $500,000. So, like, she is fully 100% paying for this house. Like, he is not.
Yeah.
And
he pays for the groceries and maybe the electric bill.
Right. He pays for like their toilet paper and then she gets the rest of it. But this house, I don't think is cheap for her by any means. So
yeah, but beautiful. Damn.
Damn.
So nice.
Yeah, she'll get more brand deals with that house. So
Madison was on Watch What Happens Live after the singles party and the first part of the literary fight or whatever. She's very Team Sally. It was asked, like, is Sally a girl's girl? And she goes, I love Sally. Sally can do no wrong. And I was like...
Between Sally and, like, Vanita?
It wasn't saying pick one of them. The question was not between the two of them. But it was like, is Sally acting appropriately? And I was shocked that Madison was so like,
Sally's
amazing. I'm not gonna
And
say
here's the thing
that.
with Sally, right, is like you can suggest that Sally has gotten a bad at it, but it's not when you're sitting there in confessionals and she's literally saying these words, and as a female, you're like, what the fuck?
No, she's not getting bad at it.
No, this is her.
That's her. That's her.
You know, okay, let's actually hit on Vanderpump just because we're going to hit on it very quickly. So
Sure.
the problem with Vanderpump is that
There's so many problems.
If Vanderpump was airing not during Salt Lake, not during Southern Charm,
Yes.
not during Beverly Hills,
That's a great point.
we could have potentially shown interest in it.
I watch Vanderpump Villa because it comes out when nothing else is on.
Right.
And I have a little bit of like Bravo hangover and I need
Right.
a hit of something.
Right.
Yeah, that is so true. It is coming out with way too much going on.
And all I can think is that maybe Bravo is trying to stack the deck for Summer House and then also Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Like they're trying to give that one a chance to breathe over the summer because they got rid of Dubai, right? So now we're like sitting there with Rhode Island. But I'm like, I don't know who does the programming at Bravo, but like this should have been at a more low impact time. You watched the first episode.
Yes.
I did get goosebumps.
Part of the second.
Jessica, I got goosebumps at the opening when it was like they did the Vanderpump song, but it was like slow-mo, like,
Yeah.
you know, this is your night. And I was like, oh my God, okay, it's starting. But
And then quickly I was like, oh, fuck this.
it's hard to even keep track of the names.
I know,
Okay.
there's too many new names, too many new people.
So the couple takeaways I have a couple of themes for you. Lisa has not been at Sarah in months.
No.
Like nowhere to be found.
There's literally no idea what's going
The
on.
servers say multiple times, no one has trained me.
Yeah.
I've heard on social media, of course, that West Hollywood is dying. It's no longer the place to be.
I heard that everyone thinks the revamp of Vanderpump Rules, the show, was the last-ditch effort to try to save Sir as a restaurant.
Correct.
Yeah.
I completely get that vibe. Natalie's crying.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, damn,
Things
Lisa.
aren't going well.
You should just sell that shit, you know, like get them out from underneath it. The other thing is Marcus. Marcus and Kim is his girlfriend, Kim.
Yeah.
And did you see the conversation between Marcus and Lisa? And Lisa's sitting with Marcus and talking to him like a James and saying like, what's going on with you? And then he says, both parents passed, which how horrible.
Yeah.
And she sits there and goes, let's get you some therapy. Okay, so Lisa's trying to learn from the fact that like in the past she maybe let somebody who had
Some
like
bad behavior
go on
keep
and
going.
on.
Yeah.
But it's too on the nose.
I think everyone is just saying which, I mean, I say character, but obviously they're real people, but you know what I mean? Everyone's like, she's the Stassi, she's a, you're dead in the water when everyone's just saying that's so-and-so.
Yeah.
It's like you tried too hard to meld it back in and you will never recreate what it was.
Did you see Peter?
No.
Peter's still
Peter.
He's also about 30 pounds heavier.
Peter, get out of there.
He keeps getting thick.
Thicker and thicker.
Thicker and thicker. Older and older.
Oh, girl.
Also, Lala, I saw a clip of her podcast. She was like hyping the show so hardcore. Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't think
Her
she
points,
would.
well, she had Natalie on. Her points of evidence were basically that one of the main, you know, plot lines was this fact that Natalie went in and there's security camera footage. And she was basically saying, Lala was, that if the show was not real, then that security camera footage wouldn't exist. Like they're showing the intensity of the drama.
Okay, well that's interesting because I always feel like that security footage looks very staged.
Like let me stand over here to get in the camera light.
I swear the Marcus sneaking drinks felt very staged to me.
I tend to agree. And then Lala's second point, by the way, was the fact that she had Natalie on and she was interviewing Natalie and she said, Natalie just showed me all these text messages between her and Demi and how they're arguing with each other. I'm like, Lala, this is a very poor attempt to hype the show.
Yeah.
And if you're not getting paid, baby girl, like just leave it. Just leave it.
Maybe she thinks the longer Vanderpump is a thing, the more like the Valley gets talked about because there's the crossover. I don't know.
Anyway, so we're giving this a 2-star.
Out of 10.
I was thinking out of 5, but okay.
I really don't like it. Like, it's so bad.
Okay, so if you're listening to us Do not start watching it. We will probably let this one die out.
As we were saying, I literally have too many hours to watch. I can't even, like, give this one time.
I know. Okay, let's move to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
This one's got some energy to it. I'm happy with the start of this.
Me too.
So a couple things. Rachel Zoe back on. Love her.
Just such a natural. I literally have like, you've been here this whole time. Right?
I know.
She's a pro. Like, she knows the confessionals.
People were saying Rachel Zoe is who Kyle wishes she was.
Ooh, fashionable?
And just like authentic and warm and like very cool, you know?
Super cool.
So Rachel's big storyline is that her and her ex are breaking up and divorcing. Do you remember her ex? From the hair,
Roger.
Jessica. The hair.
I remember. I watched the Rachel's.
That
Roger.
awful kind of
Bieber swoop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, does he still have that?
I should have Googled it. I haven't Googled. Or like who he's dating, because clearly that was a thing that he had a girlfriend soon after.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact is like she's good friends with Kathy, so that keeps her, you know.
This is a true tie-in.
Yeah.
When they say I know her socially, I believe them. This isn't
right.
Yeah.
And they kind of all emulate her. Who was it? Jennifer Tilly was saying that like, you know, as the show goes on, people start to dress like Rachel with like the long necklaces.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I'd copy her frickin' too. I'd be like, what's she wearing? Okay, that's cool.
I know. I'd be like, Rachel, do you like this?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'd be terrified.
Her relationship with her son too was so like pure and like mature. Let's talk about Sutton. So Sutton is riding this Garcelle storyline right now. Which I'm like, if I was Garcelle, I'd be like, get my name out of your mouth.
Well, hey, she left, so she's not there to...
It's just weird that they're all acting like, we don't know why Garcelle left.
Yeah. Like, Sutton does not understand that she was not...
And Avi also left. Did you see what I posted on that? I think Avi took Garcelle's side. Yeah. That's my conspiracy theory.
And next we'll hear Avi is Garcelle's personal.
Avi's coming out with that podcast with Garcelle. You know he is.
Oh my God.
And then, by the way, so Sutton has a lunch and she invites like Erica, which why are Erica and Sutton friends now? That's a little...
Oh, I know. With her mother.
Yeah, with Reba.
Reba. We're trying to make Reba happen, clearly.
I know. And Sutton goes, I don't need a personal assistant. I'm like, Sutton, you 100% need a personal assistant. I've never heard of a bigger lie.
Well, I mean, she can't unpack her own suitcase, so talk about needing one.
And then Erica goes out with Bose. Erica's clearly trying to share more about her life.
Yeah, everyone's like, she's still talking about him in prison, dying, and like it's still her storyline.
I know.
What else is Erica's? I think she's going to show a new relationship this season.
Right. Did you catch that Bose and her brought up the fact that she almost hooked up with Jesse, or she did, from Summer House?
I couldn't remember who that was referring to, but she's like a hot young thing. Okay, it was Jessie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel it's so funny with Erica because like she shares so little, and then they cut to a confessional and they said, clearly the producer said, so what happened? And she said, the record is there was nothing worth reporting that happened. And I'm like, Erica, is this your attempt to like share something? Like, because normally Erica probably would have been like, nothing happened. But the fact that she kind of gave this like coy little like answer, I'm like, so something did happen. Yeah. So is this Erica trying to just show like a glimmer of like the little crack in the door of like, oh, this is what happened? Like, Erica, this is not good enough. I'm sorry. No, it's not.
Step it up.
Why did Bose bring Keely to the garden party, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I was like, are there other men here? And her daughter. I was like, wait, this isn't a family affair. Nobody else is there.
No, and you have to sit over on the side with
They're not even allowed to sit there when the women are filming. That was too, like, you know, that was like Rachel's intro to the group. Yeah. And never before have we seen so many people bowing down. It
to
was
Rachel. I caught that too.
I was like,
this is ass kissing.
This is the most interesting intro because it's like she's Queen Bee instantly.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I love that.
And then she says, we're going to have a hot girl summer. And I'm like, Rachel, Ray, that was 4 years ago?
But this was a full summer ago.
True,
hot girl summer?
But it wasn't during the hot girl summer era.
Okay, she's also like 50. Like, let her live. Like that.
I'm like, for somebody with it so much, like, I hope for a different rebrand there.
Okay.
All right, so episode 2 has a lot more to it. So let's talk about it. So Kyle and Mo, that scene where she's with him in his now bachelor pad, which is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
And she so hypocritical, Jessica. She says, she's basically trying to call him out for like being out in public dating. And she goes, I'm dating, but I don't feel the need to parade it. It's like, what are you talking about, Kyle?
Yeah.
We saw oodles of you and Morgan going around.
Right.
And then she is that coded conversation with Erica, where she's like, I fell in love,
but that person wouldn't. And we're like, okay, so Morgan, like, let's just literally insert name. We all know who you're talking about.
Like the producer goes over the top. Morgan Wade.
In parentheses, like they just put Morgan.
Like we all fucking know. So, but Kyle's saying during this, right, that she fell in love with somebody and they didn't want their name revealed. And didn't you kind of feel like she was implying that basically the show broke them up?
Yeah.
Which... Jessica, Kyle Richards is like 2 steps away from the Kardashians. Kyle Richards
She's one step away.
One step.
She was appearing. Kris Jenner.
She was appearing on Kim Kardashian's live Christmas special.
I saw that.
Why the F? If this was the love of her life, why did she need to stay on the show? Right. She could have easily left the show. She didn't. She doesn't need this to be famous. Kyle Richards is the darling of Bravo. She could have stepped away for a season and she could have come back.
Great point.
Why on earth, if this was the love of your life, that you stayed on this show?
Yeah. Well, you picked the show over Morgan Wade.
So everyone's like, finally, she admitted it. Good for Kyle. And then finally, she also admits that she's bisexual, by the way.
Yeah.
This is that.
But I'm sorry. We're supposed to like round of applause her. It's been 3 seasons before she'd like admit, and we all knew it. It's like, come on.
Scared. The other big thing that happens is, Dorit's playing on that storyline.
Playing on that, this is really happening to her in the moment.
My heart went to her when she was telling that thing about Jagger.
Oh my God. I know. I was like tearing up. That was a lot.
And
it's, as everyone said, PK is not going to make this easy. Everyone tried to tell her. She thought they were going to be so copacetic going through this. And now PK is an asshole.
The one thing that I think about that lives in my head rent-free is like, Dorit was so adamant on not talking to her kids about it.
Yeah.
And now she seems to be living in this world where she knows that they know that she knows that they know. And to not sit down with poor Jagger and be like, let's talk about some of these emotions.
Get in therapy with him.
Yes.
Like, he's clearly old enough to be having huge emotions about this. Like, he could benefit from talking about it.
Right. And he just wants to escape it all and go to his grandparents' house. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Amanda Frances.
Oh, yeah.
So she's clearly going to have a season, period.
Yeah.
Have you seen this? I've done some research on her.
I've only seen bits that she's a little bit of a record.
Yep. So she's got a DUI, which is why she doesn't drink.
Oh, I didn't
remember how she announced that. Well, I don't drink. It's like because you have a DUI.
Yeah,
let's just cut through some of this.
You're in good company in the Housewives world,
right? So she's made her money because she is an affiliate marketer. Remember, I told you I was going to come back to this.
Okay.
So to me, affiliate marketing, which I'm saying this out of jealousy because I wish I was just this rich, but to me, affiliate marketing is the equivalent of the MLM scheme in this day and age.
Yeah,
because what you do is you make a lot of money selling your digital course. That's the course is based on how you've made your money selling digital courses.
Oh, okay.
Do you get the circular nature of it?
Yeah.
And so if you're an affiliate marketer, what you do is you say, Jessica, take my link and go pitch all those people that you're friends with to come buy my digital courses. And if you do, I will pay you a little bit of money.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how she's made her money. Do you get the circular nature of it?
Yes.
To me, it's she's walked into OG's, Beverly Hills. They're all one away from celebrity. You're literally filming with Cassie Hilton.
Yeah.
And you're an affiliate marketer. Jessica, also there's a lot of rumors about her Rich AF book, which I'm swearing a lot today. So I don't know why I'm now sitting there saying Rich AF. Rich as fuck, the money queen. That she was the one who bought all of them a la Sheena to get on the bestseller
list. Yep.
And really the Rich as fuck book is just part of the scheme to get you in the front door to buy the digital courses.
Oh my God.
Yeah, interesting. So she also appeared on Selling Sunset, by the way, and she fired Davina.
Oh,
you remember that character?
I remember her.
Yeah, that character.
From selling her house.
Yes.
It wasn't going
well.
Okay.
And then she also had a twin boy. I don't know their gender actually, but she had twins, and one of them passed away 5 days after birth.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's interesting because she leads with the like, I'm the money queen. I'm the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And all this stuff has happened to her. And it's like, did you not think we were going to find out all this stuff?
That's where I've seen it a million times. They're like, don't go on reality TV if you have skeletons in your closet.
And if you're not going to talk about them, right? Like, I think the story that she could have told was a lot more authentic than just like, I'm the money queen.
Well, we don't know what story she's going to tell, do we?
Correct. I agree. But the fact that we've already seen scenes of Bo saying to her, your life doesn't make sense to us, to me suggests that she's not coming on and being honest.
Authentic.
Yeah.
Okay.
She comes off very prickly, by the way, at Jennifer Tilly's house.
Yeah.
Like, this idea that these newbies come on, Angel on Potomac, Amanda, and they're sitting there and they're like, I'm going to be a prickly. No, Jessica, that's not what to think about me. It's like, get in the program. Yeah. You got to make the women like you.
Right.
Because then they won't dig into your past.
Unless you're Rachel Zoe, then they'll instantly bow down. Oh, I loved Jennifer Tilly. Just the theme of that party. I thought that was fun, painting nude models. Yeah. I was like, we've never seen this. No. I liked it.
It was so funny, though, because they were blurring the guy's actual junk, but then showing the
painting of it. Well, it's just a depiction. You could show a pencil drawn.
Clearly drawn of the penis, yes. Yeah. The other thing that I'll say that's happening right now, this is a conspiracy, but like, it's not part of my conspiracy this week, that Kim Kardashian's losing relevancy. Have you seen this? And she did have a Christmas live stream where Kyle Richards is on it. And Kathy was obviously on it. Yeah. And then that led to Paris and Kim. I do think there's a little bit of like, Bravo has such relevancy that Kim was trying to pull
that crowd.
Yes. For the first time, Kim was pulling Kyle on.
I need a big name to get.
Yes.
Interesting.
Jessica.
Well, hey, I actually fall in that category. I used to always be keeping up with the Kardashians, and last like 3 years, I've totally
You've
stopped.
lost it, and now
I don't follow any of them on Instagram.
But like now, because I hit Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I also saw the Kim special because it had Kyle on it. I wouldn't have searched that out otherwise. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's like synergy there. Okay.
Synergy.
Let's talk about Potomac. Quick hit.
Okay.
So Ashley breaks up with Josh on camera.
Yeah, hilarious.
Poor man.
He's not rich enough. Let me summarize it for you. And my God, when she said we haven't taken a trip, and he's like, we can go to Pittsburgh. She's like,
And also, by the way, she's not getting married because that would cut off her alimony from Michael. Darby, thank you. That would cut off her alimony.
Is that a stipulation?
Yes.
The second you get remarried, you lose out on alimony?
You lose alimony. Okay. They stop paying you. So she's not.
Never.
No. She's never going to do that unless she's more rich than Michael.
Right. Yeah.
I just wrote in all caps, shut up. She's breaking with him on camera. She went through the entire date.
I know.
Like, who does that?
Do you think
that
she
was
paid?
cold.
Do you think she made it pay at the end?
And then she's like, and by the way, we're breaking up. Jessica.
Yeah, didn't need to be a date. Could have been a phone call maybe we recorded or a FaceTime that she broke up with him. Oh my God.
Second thing, Greg buying the ring for Kay.
Oh my God. I was
he's
like,
looking at $2 million rings. Jessica, please. He's coming. I'm like, there's no way he's purchasing this on camera. And he's like, well, I got to think about it, make sure it's really what she wants. I'm like, you're not purchasing the $180,000
because he's like, that's the style. Now I get it in cubic zirconia.
Yes, now I will get the glass version. Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God. That was ridiculous. That was such a show thing to be like, let's go drink champagne and look at really expensive rings that I will not be buying.
Stacey's drug launch. That's another thing that happened, right? Where she literally has no one there except for Ashley, who kind of hates her. Tia, who gets mad and has to go up and leave.
And then her only friend, Jazzy.
Jazzy, yeah. Jazzy, I think. By the way, do you see that Jazzy's wearing her wedding dress in the confessionals?
No!
She's got like a fake wedding dress and veil on in her confessionals. Jazzy also has, similar to Bronwyn, no shirt on with nipple pasties on.
Okay. How am I not noticing these confessional
The breasts are out. Okay, so some of the things with Stacey that I'm like, I'm just confused at this point. First of all, she announced that she was the first Black cannabis business owner in the state of Virginia. Wouldn't that be Wendy?
No, because Eddie owns it.
Oh.
And they live in Maryland. This is Virginia. So it's just two different states.
It's like a nuance.
Yes.
Then she also was asked, I think by a producer, do you own it? Do you own the drug?
Like company?
And she said some very convoluted answer of my business partners.
She's got to be just a partner. Right?
I think it's like Jax's bar. Do you remember that? Yeah. He was just the face. I think she's
just the face.
I think she's just the face.
Dumb face to pick, whoever picked her, but...
Other things, Wendy and Eddie, every time they film now, I'm like, this scene is going to be used in court. This scene's going to be used in court. This scene's going to be used in court.
When they're talking about money.
The renovation. She doesn't know how much things cost.
Yeah.
The scene where Giselle calls her up and goes, oh, Wendy must be making some money because she's looking at the office.
I know.
When the kid Cam says that she has 3 phones, but her dad's going to get her a 4th iPhone.
I swear they're including all these clips now. Yeah.
I mean, it's just what the heck? What are you doing?
Living way beyond their means. And did you see in the preview clip, we're getting something with the crazy mom with money.
Oh, really?
There's something I saw in the preview clip, and Wendy's mom is screaming about something, and it has to do with money.
Well, speaking of money, so then Angel, the eviction. I mean, that was an Airbnb, right? Giselle cracked that case wide open.
I do love that they've just taken down the walls of that, where Giselle's like, she came for the show.
Yeah. And then she got her dates confused.
And she thought we'd be done filming. Literally, I'm shocked they, are allowed to. I thought this would be one that they'd be tiptoeing around. And they're like, don't say that she's filming for the show. She's just...
But I just think this is all evidence of, they're not having Angel back.
No, people were saying she's a one-hit wonder. And they're like, sorry, she's a one-hit dud. She wasn't even a wonder.
Right.
One season.
And the worst part is, I think she could have had a lot to bring because of Bobby and she just was a mom that. She could have played that up, really? All of that. But this is just, and then she's friends with Kay. There was actual friendship there, I know.
Crash and burn.
So the 4th of July party, where is this? What are we looking at? What is this location, Jessica?
That was the most low budget situation
that I think we've seen on Housewives in recent memory.
Do you remember everyone made fun of Robin's field day?
Yes.
I think this was almost worse.
And it's
potluck. That's code for I don't want to pay for all the food, so everyone bring a part of it.
And then you have Beverly Hills, where what do you think that party was? $20,000, where they're sitting there making those flower crowns, kissing Rachel Zoe's ass. Yeah. And then it's you move to Potomac and you're like, this at least be aspirational. Yeah. Where's the money, That
could have been one of our children's parties.
Jessica, I think we would have spent more than
where's
that.
The aspiration? Yeah.
And then finally, Timo. I just want to hit on him for 1 second. So he comes to the party and Wendy's like, that's Timo? Yeah. Aren't they supposed to be best friends? Or at least good friends?
Yeah. I know.
He's such a dork, by the way.
He's such a dork. Oh my God.
He clearly doesn't know how to even act. Tia's trying, I think, that polo match. She set that all up clearly for the show, I think.
Oh yeah.
But it's just not enough. It does not a season make.
No. Like I said, I love Tia.
I do too.
Bring her back, but yeah, this is a boring ass season for Potomac.
I know. We need Karen back.
I was about to say free Karen, but she is free.
Yeah, she's free. She's coming back.
We'll see that.
Alrighty, let's move to Jessica. What are the kids talking about these days?
Yes. So not so much a trend or anything, but just an interesting thing where it was, I saw this article and it was if you think, Gen Z and millennials, that you're just so different, you're not wrong, because a study was done on brains and when we go through really big phases of change. And there are 4 different ages where this happens. So I was just liking this because I minored in psychology. So the first big one is at age 9. Next one's not till 32.
Oh,
and that is why Gen Zers are in that. They're not into that bigger jump that your brain goes through. Then 66 and finally 83. So they're just saying these are big turning points when your brain does a lot of rewiring and you mature a ton. And sadly, probably the ones later in life, things are not going as well.
Right.
But I just thought that was so interesting that they were like, if you truly want to know, like, when they're claiming when does adulthood begin, they're saying 32.
So you're saying that's why Gen Z looks at us and we look at them so crazy different, because we made the jump and they didn't.
Yeah. So we're just like so advanced with our over 32-year-old brains.
Jessica, I think there's a lot more than that. But...
I know. But we're trying to put a reason behind why we don't relate to Gen Z.
But if you didn't grow up having to print off a map quest to drive to some places.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a hard thing.
That was hard. And then also you were trying to like get your iPod to plug into your car from all the illegally downloaded songs that you had done.
Or the CD case when we were really young.
You didn't Bluetooth your Spotify to your car. Okay. We were doing a lot while we were driving. It's a wonder we didn't crash.
The lack of hardship that Gen Z has compared to any other generation. Yeah. And they're like, you know, specifically with money, it's like, what? Like, it's hard making money? And it's like, oh my God, you know, like.
Well, it seems to be for them because they can't hold down a job.
Right. But they have all these side hustles, you know.
That's true.
Anyway.
So just a quick hitter.
Gen Z's, I hope they save the world, but like, it doesn't seem like they're going to do
holding.
Not holding river.
Yeah.
Okay, conspiracy theories. So just a couple quick hits. So we talked about Candace Owens a little bit last time. Yeah. She continues to keep coming back. Oddly, people are saying she's unhinged now. So I'm kind of like, oh God, okay, maybe we're down this path. She tweeted that this week, her conspiracy theory was that there was going to be a 9/11 style attack that was going to happen the second week of December, and that would escalate the conflict in the Middle East and basically pull people on the side of what the government is.
Is it the Bondi Beach thing?
No, what happened?
Wait, second week there was a huge shooting in Australia, and it was during a Hanukkah celebration.
Oh, my God. So maybe.
Like 16 people were killed.
But I think...
So I'm wondering if that's related to the Middle East, like Jews and...
She said she canceled...
Was she right? Was she trying to claim it was the U.S.?
She was trying to claim it was the U.S.
It was Australia.
She was canceling one of her events. And then she removed the tweet, and... I thought we were coming away with this week with nothing, but I didn't realize that had happened.
Well, it happened on Sunday.
And was it a Middle East perpetuated thing?
I don't know. The gunman, weirdly, I think I heard her father and son who did it together, and I don't know.
It was a Hanukkah event.
They were yes, it was a Hanukkah celebration on the beach for the first day of Hanukkah.
Oh my God.
But I do not know anything about the shooters of like their origin
or like
story
what the purpose was or something.
Other than just
their
like
motive,
anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Interesting. So maybe she was right.
I know.
But she got the location wrong.
Right. Okay. Well, crazy.
Because 9/11 style attack means that it was going to happen on the U.S. in my mind.
And this is so horrible, but this is the way of the world. 9/11 was thousands of people. So she was talking way bigger.
Yeah.
That is not to downplay what frickin' happened. It's disgusting and horrible. It's still a huge mass shooting.
And she claims she got that from the FBI, which I'm not sure if that would have been.
She has an informant?
Yeah. I'm not sure
if telling her stuff.
Australia would have been the right geographic location. When people make predictions that are going to happen in a week, you know, I'm just so happy when that week goes by.
Yeah.
There was like a what's it called, psychic, who suggested the cell phone towers were all going to go down on November 15th.
Oh,
and I almost panic bought a lot of things, and then November 15th came and went, and I thought, thank God I did not.
Did anyone interview said psychic?
I know.
I always want the follow up.
I always want to go back and go, so what now, you boo boo?
So what was up with your dates? You flipped the 1 and the 5 or the...
Yeah, right. Okay, second conspiracy theory is Wicked. Have you seen this?
No.
Their press tour?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so Wicked 2 came out.
Haven't seen either.
And it's very coded. It's Wicked 2 is about like the politics and silencing a group of people. Remember, you didn't see Wicked 1 either?
No.
Okay. Anyway, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Yes.
First of all, have you seen how thin they've gotten?
So skinny.
There's a weirdness to that.
Yeah.
And they are crying in almost every interview. And if you watch them, like Cynthia Erivo is like very like on Ariana Grande, like holding her hand. You know, they were at a basketball game and Cynthia Erivo is sitting next to her girlfriend and Ariana's on her right and she's holding both of Ariana's hands, like kind of almost facing away from her.
Ignoring her girlfriend.
Yeah. So there's a couple of conspiracy theories. One is that they're in a relationship, which they came out and said that they announced that they were in a semi-curious, semi-binary relationship. I think I wrote that down right.
Lauren, I saw that headline and I thought it was The Onion. I was like, is this satire?
But
that was a real quote that they came out with?
Yes, but it was a joke. Because if you put that into ChatGPT, because I didn't even know how to decipher that, it basically says they're friends. And that they used all this coded language, right?
Because everyone's speculating.
Yes.
Okay.
So conspiracy 1 is that they're in a relationship. Okay. Conspiracy 2 is that Lena Waithe, who's Cynthia's ex-girlfriend, or I'm sorry, current girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
And Ariana are having a feud.
Ew.
Which doesn't necessarily, like, give purpose to how they're acting, but maybe shows a little bit why it's all so weird. And then conspiracy number 3 is that this is all just manufactured PR for the Wicked show.
Ding, 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 ding.
But because the press tour is getting a lot of publicity itself, you know. But then all the theater kids are saying, like, this is how theater kids act. They become very, like, entwined with each other, codependent after they film together. So maybe that's also happening.
God. Yeah.
But the super skinny thing is very odd.
They're so thin.
All of them.
Yeah.
Including, like, I don't even know what she plays, but she's, like, a little bit of an older Asian woman. Ugh. Anyway, it's a little bit weird. Conspiracies there are obviously very light.
I'll watch Wicked when it's streaming.
I don't know. It's
Hollywood, baby.
It's Hollywood, and it's theater geeks, and we don't care. I will say the theater gets weird, because in high school, Jessica, I don't know if you remember this, but there was Beauty and the Beast, which was shot at Brookfield East High School. No. And the main character was a guy who we were friends with, who I'm not going to say his name, but I'll tell you off camera.
Tell me later.
And then he kind of started dating. He was, I think, the Beast, and she was Belle, and he started dating her after, and it was like, what?
It's like
It was a weird pairing. I think they dated for like 6 months, and then
can't wait for you to
he's like moved on to bigger and better things.
I don't remember this.
So the theater life does change
weird things too.
For the moment that you're filming the show.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Anyway, Jessica, great talking to you.
You too, Lauren.
Bye.
Bye.